to the newly remodeled Fred Kelly Stadium on the campus of El Medina High School, home of the Orange Panthers for tonight's game, featuring the Rams of Millikan High School versus from the Orange Coast League, your Orange Panthers. And now here's the starting lineups for both teams. First was visiting Millikan Rams. At safety, number 2, Matthew Garcia. At cornerback, number 7, Picario Davis. At safety, number 1, Ryan Pelham. The nickelback, number 21, AJ Gravelli. At cornerback, number 13, Jaden Hunt. At linebacker, number 3, Riley Tuggle. At defensive end, number 12, Brian Dubon. At linebacker, number 5, Royce Smith. Defensive line, number 75, Patrick Gallagher. Defensive line, number 51, Ethan Stephanie. And defensive end, number 25, Gavin Broderick. On offense, the center, number 52, Mason Scott. The right guard, number 75, Patrick Gallagher. The left guard, number 57, Ronell Perry. Right tackle, number 66, Harrison Crucell Chambers. Left tackle, number 72, Luke Clapman. Wide receiver, number 1, Ryan Pelham. Wide receiver, number 18, Jaw Drummer. Wide receiver, number 8, Angelo Miranda. Wide receiver, number 7, Tacario Davis. Running back, number 21, AJ Gravelli. Cornerback, number 16, Peter Kim. The kicker and the punter, Jake Nicasiano. In the field, your Orange Panthers! And here's the starting lineup for your Orange Panthers. At safety, number 8, Alex Quinteros. At cornerback, number 9, Justin Harris. Linebacker, number 33, Jess Karoka. Linebacker, number 44, Nate Cook. At cornerback, number 2, Kobe Boykin. At linebacker, number 7, Florida Hudson. Defensive end, number 55, Blaze Iglesias. At linebacker, number 1, Isaiah Adetoye. Defensive line, number 12, Joe Aguilera. At defensive line, number 72, Eddie Vanua. Defensive end, number 30, Blaze McKinnis. The center, on offense, number 50, Joseph Benson. Right guard, number 54, Khalil Lawrence. Left guard, number 68, Tuna Tagalaba. Right tackle, number 51, Ryan Forbes. Left tackle, number 72, Eddie Vanua. Wide receiver, number 10, Raymond Casillas. Wide receiver, number 5, Isaac Adetoye. Wide receiver, number 6, Boo Boo Hicks. At tight end, number 11, Roger Arroyo. Running back, number 1, Isaiah Adetoye. Your quarterback for the Panthers, number 3, Dalen Pedroza. And kicking and doing the punting, Dalen Pedroza. Your head coach, Robert Pedroza. Athletic director, Alicia Sievers. Principal, Dennis McHouston. And the get back coach, Bob Pedroza. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please stand for a moment of silence. For the tragedy that happened in our wonderful city yesterday, a moment of silence, please. Thank you, and please remain standing. And at this time, please remove your hats, place your hand over your heart, as we honor America and the men and women protecting our country at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. The officials for tonight's game from the Pac-12 Conference, we have the referee Steve McKay, umpire Daryl Jones, the line judge Mike Brookman, head linesman Jim Judgery, the back judge Rich Brown, and the replay booth Bob Dorr.
Alright, you want me to come down there, or you gotta come back here?
Hello everybody, and welcome to this live stream put on by the Orange Unified School District. We're going to be checking out tonight's game between the Orange High School Panthers and the Millikan Rams of Long Beach. My name is Austin Turner. I'll be taking you through tonight's game. Millikan will be kicking off to Orange to start this one. And this one is underway. This one's a low kick. Picked up at the 21-yard line by Orange. He's got some room to run. That's Isaiah Adetoye. Moves to the left. Gets out to about the 39-yard line. It's going to be great starting field position for the Panthers.
Stop made by number 2, Matthew Garcia. Be first and 10 Panthers.
The Panthers have had a great start to this year. They're 3-0 to begin.
By the following gold sponsors, tonight's team meal provided by Pancho Mexican Restaurant off of Cosell, Collins, and Orange. And previous meals provided by Catella Grill and Agro Grill, both huge community supporters. Please support the people who support Orange football.
The Panthers come in at 3-0. A win, opening season win against Villa Park. Took care of business last week against Insacia, 59-6. Dalen Pedroza starts at quarterback, and this one's gonna be an option run to the left. That's Adetoye. Adetoye finds some room to run. He's off to the races, down to the 30, before he's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a big start for the Panthers.
Number 1, Isaiah Adetoye on the run. Stop made by number 1, Ryan Pelham. That rush is good enough for a Panther. First down.
It's going to be a first down for the Panthers after the big run to start. Pedroza comes on 1st and 10 in an empty set, and we get a flag.
Flag before the play.
It's going to move up 5 yards for the Panthers, up to the 18-yard line. Encroachment on the defense. Formation doesn't change for the Panthers. Dalen Pedroza in the empty set. We got movement to the right. He's looking to pass. And after some pressure, he's rolling left. Throws a pass called incomplete. That one intended for Jonathan Smith on the left side.
Pass intended for number 23.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 18-yard line for the Panthers. Less than a minute into this one inside the red zone.
Second down.
We have a 5 receiver set. We have motion coming in, and that's a fake play action. And that's going to be Pedroza rolling into the end zone for a touchdown. The keeper, fake handoff.
Touchdown!
Pedroza fakes the handoff on the read option to Isaiah Adetoye. Rolls right into the end zone. That's going to be a quick start for these Orange Panthers. Less than a minute into this ball game, 6-0 lead. This brings up an interesting formation on the point after attempt. Just 2 up front in front of Pedroza. Fakes the handoff, and he's taking himself for a quarterback draw to add 2 more to the board. 2-point conversion is successful here, and Orange jumps out to an 8-0 lead.
Orange Panthers 8. Millikan Rams, no score.
So just 52 seconds into this one, Orange takes the 8-0 lead thanks to a big run from Isaiah Adetoye to start this one. Rushing touchdown by the quarterback, Dalen Pedroza.
Last Panther scoring drive took 44 seconds off of the clock. Total yards 60 yards, ending up with an 18-yard run by Dalen Pedroza.
So now less than a minute into this one, Orange High is going to be kicking it off to Millikan. You might notice that the quarterback, Dalen Pedroza, is staying on the field for this one. He also handles the kicking and punting duties for the Panthers.
Kicking off for the Panthers, number 3, Dalen Pedroza. Deep to receive, number 1, Brian Pelham for the Rams.
Pedroza looks ready, running up, and the kick is off. This one's grabbed at about the 9-yard line by the Rams. Some room to run. A nice stop there at around the 28-yard line.
Saw May, but number 9, Justin
That
Harris.
was Justin Harris on the tackle.
Be first and 10, Millikan.
29-yard line is where the Millikan Rams will pick it up. Millikan comes into this one with the record of 2-1. Oh, after an opening loss to Los Alamitos. They picked up a forfeit win against Jordan before last week, defeating Compton 35-6. This one's a shotgun snap. Screen pass to the left. That's Ryan Pelham. And he's not going to get back to the line.
Peter Kim's pass, complete. Tackle made, number 2, Kobe Boykin.
Boykin with the stop there. We'll see where this ball is spotted. There is a flag on the field. They're going to call a hold against the Rams. So that's going to back them up even further. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. So that's going to bring up 1st and 19. Snap to Kim, hands it off. A gain of maybe half of a yard there.
AJ Gravelli, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Eddie Fanua.
Kim lines up an empty set here. Pelham motions to the left. And that's where the ball's going. Bubble screen from the backfield. He'll lose a yard there. So Ryan Pelham isn't able to get back to the line. We're going to bring up a 4th down and 20.
Back away number 8, Alex Quinteros.
Quinteros with the tackle. So this will bring up the punting squad for Millikan here from the 19-yard line on 4th and 20.
Deep to punt, number 31, Shade Cassiano.
And this punt's going to be downed at the 46-yard line of the Panthers, so they'll get the ball back in excellent field position once again.
Be 1st and 10, Panthers.
It's their solid punt. The Panthers with an 8-0 lead, 9:34 remaining in the first. It's Orange High of the Orange Coast League here at 3-0, coming in off to a good start here. Here's Pedroza, hands it off to Isaiah Adetoye, who has room to run again. It's another big play for him. That's a gain of 12.
Knocked out of bounds by number 5, Royce Smith.
It's a 1st down for Adetoye.
That rush is good enough for a Panther. 1st down.
So after the gain of 13, it's 1st and 10. Pedroza back in the shotgun. Isaiah Adetoye beside him in the backfield. Here's a snap to him. Another read option that's handed off to Adetoye, but he's not able to get much there going to the left.
Isaiah Adetoye, the ball carrier. Stop made by number 12, Connor Manto.
They're going to mark it as a loss of 1 for Adetoye on that one.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 from the 42 here. 43, excuse me. Dalen Pedroza is looking to pass. The left-handed quarterback's looking to pass. Rolling left, throws it up for his receiver, and it's knocked out of his hands. There's a collision between 2 Panthers going for the same ball.
Number 10, Raymond Casillas.
Raymond Casillas almost hung on to that one.
Smith defending on the play.
Nice coverage there from the Rams. We'll bring up 3rd and 11 from the 43-yard line. The Panthers line up 4 receivers, 1 back. It's Kobe Boykin in the backfield. He's rolling, going out wide. And here's Pedroza. He's got his man wide open. That's Isaac Adetoye. And he's going to walk into the end zone.
Pedroza's pass complete to number 5, Isaac Adetoye, into the end zone for a Panther. Touchdown!
The Panthers' lead extends to 14-0, pending extra point attempt. Adetoye brothers off to a good start here. Isaiah having a good start on the ground. And now Isaac getting in on the action with the 43-yard touchdown catch from Dalen Pedroza. And now the Panthers line up in the same formation as they did in the last attempt. We'll see the Rams adjusted and put more defenders in front of them to avoid that draw. But he's doing it again anyway, and Pedroza is able to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion after the keeper.
And with 8:37 remaining in the first quarter, the score, your Orange Panthers 16.
A 16-0 lead here. Less than 4 minutes in. The Panthers off to a hot start. Dalen Pedroza showing off his wheels in this one. The rushing touchdown. Two-point conversion runs and a throwing touchdown to Isaac Adetoye.
4 yards, ending up with a 43-yard pass from Dalen Pedroza to Isaac Adetoye.
So now the Millikan Rams find themselves in a spot down 16-0 early.
Scoring drives compliments of statistician Scott Carroll.
Pedroza kicks off on this one, right down the middle, picked up at the 1-yard line. Runner goes right, nowhere to run, dodges one defender, cuts back, and taken down at the 11-yard line.
Run back for the Rams. Tackle made by number 9,
Justin Harris on the tackle. A great play there on special teams coverage.
10 Rams.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
So now this offense will look to get something going on this drive. Wasn't able to get much going last time. A couple of negative plays, costly penalty, caused a 3-and-out. So snap to Peter Kim. He gets pressure, evades, rolls left. There's a throw to Ryan Pelham off the hands. Hits the turf. It's going to bring up 2nd down after the incompletion.
Kim's pass falls incomplete.
Pass intended for Ryan Pelham.
Pass intended for Ryan Pelham. Isaiah Adetoye defending on the play.
Empty set here for Kim. Going left. And handoff to Gravely. Goes nowhere.
AJ Gravelli, the ball carrier.
Gravelli on the run. Appears to lose a yard.
Number 50, Joseph Benson.
That's Benson on the stop. So on the AJ Gravelli loses a yard on that running attempt. It's going to 3rd and 11 from the 13. Rams haven't been able to get out of their side of the field here. Gravelli rolls right. Here's Kim. Kim's pass is too high for Pelham. So that's going to bring up 4th and 11 from their 13-yard line and brings out the punt team once again.
Dalen Pedroza defending on the play.
Rams offense struggling out the gate here. That'll bring out the punting squad.
Cassiano deep, ready to punt.
It's Cassiano's punt. It's going to be scooped up at the 43-yard line. And that is Raymond Casillas breaking loose. Breaking loose down to the 10. That's a touchdown. He's an escape artist on that one.
Raymond Casillas in the end zone for a Panther touchdown.
Raymond Casillas on this one. That was a terrific scoop for a touchdown. Almost lit up right when he grabbed the ball. Evaded, rolled to his left. Some great blocking there from the Panthers. And they're up 3 scores. A chance to make it 4 scores and go up 24 if they choose to go for 2 once again. And Pedroza looking left. He can't find a receiver. Tosses it.
2-point conversion is no good.
Jess Karoga wrapped up in the backfield on that one, so this one's going to remain at 22-0.
Orange Panthers 22, the Millikan Rams no score.
If you're just joining us, this is the Orange Unified School District live stream tonight's game between Orange High, the Orange High Panthers, here on their senior night from Fred Kelly Stadium. against the Millikan Rams. And this one so far has been all Panthers. Played some suffocating defense thus far. And some big plays on offense and special teams after that punt return for a touchdown from Raymond Casillas.
Deep to receive, number 1, Ryan Pelham.
So here's Pedroza to kick. This one's going deep to the 2-yard line. Taken out by Pelham. Pelham with a nice juke there at the 15. Goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line after a nice return from Pelham.
Left out of bounds by number 8, Alex Quinteros. 1st and 10, Rams.
So now the Rams are going to get their 3rd shot of it on offense. Not much to show thus far in terms of yardage. Some smothering defense being played by Orange in the early goings. Kim back in the shotgun. This one handed off. That was AJ Gravelli.
AJ Gravelli, the ball carrier.
For about a yard.
Tackle made by number 55. Blaze Iglesias.
Blaze Iglesias with the stop there for Orange. They're going to call it a 2-yard run for Gravelli. So here's 2nd and 8 from the 24-yard line. Kim back to pass. His pass broken up. That's Isaiah Adetoye.
And receiver number 8, Angelo Miranda.
With the
Ball falls
breakup.
Isaiah Adetoye defending on the play.
Adetoye has been all over this one on offense and defense with some big plays on each side so far. The nice pass break up there. So 3rd and 8 here from the 24 for the Rams. Looking to get something going, get their first down of the game. Here's Kim from the shotgun, rolling right to evade pressure. He's looking downfield. Pass complete, and it looks like he has enough for the 1st down. That pass was to Matthew Martinez, number 17. There's a flag. We'll see what that flag is.
Pushed out of bounds by number 2, Kobe Boykin.
Appears as it might be against the defense. Yep, they're calling it a face mask against the defense.
Personal foul, face mask.
So the Rams will keep their first down of this one. So Rams have the ball at the 46. They're going to move forward 15 yards. So that's going to bring the Rams across midfield for the first time here tonight. From the right hash at the 48-yard line in Panthers territory. So here's Kim from the shotgun rolling left, and he is swarmed by that front of the Panthers.
Initial tackle by number 55, Blaze Iglesias.
Blaze Iglesias with the sack. Pushes the Rams back into their own territory. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 46-yard line. Need to get to the Panthers 39 for the 1st down. And looks like a false start against the offense. And it will be. So add 5 yards to that.
False start against the Rams.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20 from their own 41. Trying to get to the Panthers 38. Snap to Kim, fakes the handoff. This one's picked off. And this one's going all the way. That's Justin Harris Jr. on the pick 6.
Pass intercepted by number 9.
Miscommunication from quarterback to receiver.
For a Panther touchdown.
Looks like receiver running the seam route. Quarterback was looking for a hook. So this one's 28-0 in the early goings here. About 6.5 minutes in. So now the Panthers have a special teams touchdown and a defensive touchdown to their belts in this one. That was Harris with the pick 6. And here's a 2-point conversion attempt, and once again, Dalen Pedroza runs it in, brings the score to 30-0.
27 remaining first quarter. The score, your Panthers 30. Millikan Rams, no score.
That's Pedroza's 3rd time running it in on a 2-point conversion. They're 3 for 4 on those attempts so far. So after the pick 6, 30-0. Looked to be an unfortunate miscommunication between receiver and quarterback. And Harris Jr. read that the entire way. So here's Pedroza to kick it off again. Senior quarterback and kicker has had a solid start to this one on senior night. This one's picked up at the 1 by Pelham. Going right, he has a lane to run, and he's past the 30 to the 40, 45 on the right sideline before he's chased out by Pedroza.
Knocked out of bounds by number 3, Dalen Pedroza. 1st and 10 Rams.
So a big return puts the Rams in good field position. Could be the momentum swing they need in this one. They're going to be about midfield at the 50. So Kim comes out again under the shotgun. Gravelli beside him, and Orange is bringing the house. That's a screen pass to Gravelli. He'll pick up 4.5 yards there on the screen. The Rams anticipated the pressure on that one.
21, AJ Gravelli. Stop made with number 55.
So here's 2nd and 6 from the 46.
2nd down and 6.
That's Royce Smith at running back. Snap to Kim. He's going right down the sideline. We'll see if they call that. No, they call it incomplete. It's Cario Davis with a nice play. But the referees call him out of bounds.
Cario Davis falls as incomplete. Number 9, Justin Harris defending on the play.
The nice looking catch won't count. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 46. 3rd and 6, excuse me. Here's Kim in the shotgun. And that snap hits the ground. He's hit, but he gets the ball away first, and the Rams have a 1st down. This one to Matthew Martinez.
Completed to number 17, Matthew Martinez.
Matthew Martinez with a nice play across that 1st down.
1st down Rams.
Nice job by Kim staying composed under pressure on that one. He was hit hard after the throw. He gets back up. Here we go. He's looking right. He has his man Pelham, but it's overthrown.
Peter Kim's pass intended for number 1, Ryan Pelham, falls incomplete. Number 9, Justin Harris.
So the first and 10 attempt at first and 10 from the 31 falls incomplete.
Second down and 10.
So here's second down and 10. Shotgun set, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Tacario Davis lined up to the right. Here's Kim getting chased left. Hard pressure, he's gonna run for it. He crosses the line of scrimmage down to gets the first down. Looks like he gained 12 on the keeper.
The Rams.
A great heads up play by Kim there to avoid that pressure, shows off his wheels. That's gonna be a first and 10 from the 20.
First down for the Rams.
The Panthers have been bringing the pressure early in this one, and Kim has been reacting to it strongly on this drive. 3 receivers right. And it's going to be a timeout by the Panthers.
Timeout Millikan.
Timeout Millikan.
Correction.
It is a timeout by the Panthers. 30-second timeout, as the Panthers want to evaluate what they're doing on defense on this drive. Appreciate it. Teams come back out on the field. First and 10 from the 20. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter of this non-league game between these two schools. Kim in the shotgun. 3 receivers out right. He's looking left. This pass just a little off, intended for Pelham.
Receiver Ryan Pelham.
So that'll bring up second from the 20. Second and 10 from the 20. Millikan has been going after those screen passes.
Second down and 10.
Often and early in this one. Three receivers to the right. Kim looks left again. That's it. Pelham is the intended receiver. Is broken up, but there is a flag on the field.
Pass ball's incomplete. Ryan Pelham, the intended receiver.
They're calling it interference on the defense.
Number 9, Justin Harris defending on play.
So that penalty on Harris, who had the pick 6 on the last drive. We'll see where they spot this ball after the penalty.
On the play.
Looks to be first and goal from the 10-yard line after the pass interference penalty. So here's Kim in the shotgun, 3 receivers right. It's going to be a false start on the receiver, Tacario Davis.
False start against the Rams.
He jumped just a tad early on that play. He'll be subbed out of the off the field. Angelo Miranda enters. Same formation for the Rams here. 3 trips to the right. Kim's looking left. He has Pelham deep in the end zone. Can't quite pull off the circus catch.
Pass intended for number 1, Ryan Pelham. False incomplete.
That was Harris playing some tight coverage on that play.
For the Panthers.
Harris has been outstanding in coverage early on.
Second and goal from the 15.
So second and goal from the 15 for the Rams. They'll stay in formation. Kim in the shotgun. Snapped. He hands it off. It's Royce Smith, who goes nowhere.
Ball is handed off to number 5, Royce Smith. Stop made by number 33, Jessica Roga.
Karoga on the stop.
44, Nathan Cook.
16-yard line now. 3rd and goal. It's a big play for Millikan.
3rd and goal from the 15.
We'll see if they try to hit the end zone in this one or try to just get closer for 4th and goal. Here's a snap. Pelham with a nice grab. Jump ball. Looks like he gets in the end zone, and he does. So Millikan gets on the board here.
Into the end zone for a Millikan touchdown.
Nobody was stopping Pelham from reaching the end zone on that play. Jumps up in the air to grab that one. Nice grab. Stays on his feet and just barely sneaks into the end zone while being pulled down. Pelham has been Kim's favorite receiver this far, and he's rewarded with a touchdown.
Now to attempt the extra point.
Millikan will attempt a extra point kick. Someone jumped. We'll find out who. Call an encroachment on the defense. That's the Panthers. So that'll put them at the 1-yard line. Looks like Millikan may be rethinking kicking the extra point. The extra yard might push them over the edge for going for 2. Looks like they will. Here's Kim lined up under center for the first time all night in the I formation. This one's handed off. That's Smith. Smith does not get in from the 1-yard line.
Conversion is no good.
So the 2-point conversion unsuccessful.
First quarter, the score: your Panthers 30, Millikan Rams 6.
So despite the failed 2-point conversion, Millikan gets on the board.
Last
30-6.
Drive took 2 minutes, 12 seconds off the clock. Total of 50 yards, ending up with a 16-yard pass from Kim to number 1, Pelham.
The Rams put together a solid drive on that one, just get in the end zone. Pelham, the receiver, with the finishing touch on that one. So the Rams will kick it off from the 40. This one's gonna be scooped up, but the 15 dropped, picks it back up, goes left, cuts right. There's a flag on the field from the 24-yard line. This one looks like it will be coming back. It is called on the receiving team. So a nice return is negated by the penalty. The ball will be placed at the 10-yard line.
First and 10.
So first and 10 from the 10. If the Panthers look to score again, they'll have to go 90 yards for a touchdown on this one. Pedroza has his man in the middle of the field. That was intended for Boo Boo Hicks, number 6, but the ball hits the turf.
Pedroza's pass intended for number 6, Boo Boo Hicks, falls incomplete.
That one could have spelled trouble for Millikan. Hicks had daylight. Here's 2nd and 10. Pedroza from the shotgun. 3 receivers on his left, 1 on his right. Running back goes right. Screen pass. He's got daylight. He's got room down to the 30, the 40. Crossing midfield is Kobe Boykin. It's a pickup of about 42 yards.
Top made by number 5, Roy Smith. That rush is good enough for a Panther. First down.
The screen goes for 42. Boykin showing off his speed on that one. So here's an empty set. Boykin going left. Snap to Pedroza. He's feeling the pressure. He escapes, but not for much longer. He's going to be brought down for a sack.
Pedroza, the quarterback keeper.
Connor Lantow.
Connor Lantow.
With the sack.
Also 5 yards on the play.
So nice response there from Millikan after the long screen.
Flag on the play.
There was a flag, however, and the offense will be backed up. Significantly on this one. They're going to be brought back to their own 37-yard line. So 5 receivers set for Orange. Fakes the handoff. This one's kept by Pedroza. Picks up 8 yards on first.
Number 12, Connor Lantow.
Lantow with the stop. So I'll bring up 2nd and 17 from their own 45. Need to get to the Rams 38 to convert the first down. Another empty set for the Panthers. Here's Pedroza. Got his man across the field. That's Adetoye. Isaac Adetoye with the catch.
Isaac Adetoye.
Brought down quickly, but it'll be enough for a first down. There is a flag, however, in the backfield. It's on the offense. So that play is coming back. So the big play won't count. It'll remain 2nd down. 2nd and 20 for the Panthers as the first quarter ticks down. 40 seconds in running. Here's Pedroza with 3 receivers to his left. 1 in motion. That's Adetoye. Goes back left. Here's screen pass to Boykin. Goes nowhere. They lose yards on that one.
To Kobe Boykin. Tackle made by number 23, Darius.
Boykin loses 6 on the screen attempt. So 3rd and very long. 3rd and 26. The Panthers are just going to let this first quarter run out.
Play with the score, your Orange Panthers 30, Millikan Rams 6.
The score in this one 30-6. The Panthers are up on the Rams at the end of the first quarter here.
Ladies and gentlemen, special Panther welcome goes out to the following people. Bob Torres and family, Panthers for life. Former Panthers and incredible community supporters. Lisa Blanc, Marie Knight. From Remlin Insurance, Gary and Rhonda Remlin. Connor Morissette from Scorebook Live covering the game tonight. Boosters Tommy Iglesias, April Aguirre, and Angie Medina for all their support. And a huge thank and shout out to Aaron Jacoby, a longtime Panther who takes pictures for almost every event at Orange and does a remarkable job helping the Panther families to remember these times through photographs. Please give a loud Panther round of applause.
So we're ready to kick off this second quarter. Orange with a 3rd and long.
Football brought to you by the following goal sponsor: Touch and Go Cricotherapy in Tustin, providing some of the much needed cricotherapy to our boys last night in preparation for tonight's game.
If you're just joining us, this one has been all Panthers. Some help from special teams and defense with the punt return touchdown and an interception return for a touchdown. It's going to be an illegal motion from the Panthers on this one. The pass was incomplete anyway. It would bring up 4th and long. We'll see if this penalty is accepted, and it will be. It'll bring up 4th down after an illegal motion. It was declined. So it'll be 4th and 26 from the 34-yard line. Hard to see the Panthers going for it on this one, but remember, the quarterback, Dalen Pedroza, is also their kicker and punter, and yes, this one's going to be a pooch punt. Heck of a punt on that one. Picked up at the 25-yard line. The returner will wisely stay there.
1st and 10, Millikan.
So Pedroza's name has been said often already in this game. Strong punt from him on 4th and 26, and it'll push the Rams to the 25-yard line. They scored on the last drive. Ryan Pelham on a 16-yard touchdown catch from Peter Kim. Peter Kim had a nice drive on that touchdown drive, adapting to the pressure. Showed off his legs, made some plays with his arms. We'll see if he keeps it up here. Hands it off. That's AJ Gavelli.
Peter Kim hands off the number 2.
Not much going. He's going to lose 6 yards.
Number 50, Joseph Benson.
Benson with a nice play. He has been all over the backfield so far.
6 yards on the play.
So 2nd and 16
Second down
from the 19-yard line for Millikan. Kim from the shotgun. He evades pressure, throws it to Gravelli, who throws the defender to the ground. Nice play before being wrapped up by 3 Panthers. So Gravelli
number 44, Nathan Cook.
loses 6 on on 1st down, gets 7 on 2nd down. So 3rd and 9 coming up from the 26-yard line for Millikan. Kim back in the shotgun.
3rd down and 9.
He's been going to Pelham a lot. We'll see if he goes to him here. Rolling right under pressure. Off the hands of Smith. And the punt team's coming out.
Number 8, Angelo Miranda.
Sorry, that pass was intended for Miranda. Off his hands. So 4th and 9 from the 26-yard line. We'll bring out the punt team for Millikan.
Brings up a 4th down.
That's Pelham to punt. This one doesn't get much distance. It's down at the 40. So Pelham's punt isn't able to flip the field.
1st and 10, Orange.
Orange gets excellent starting field position on this next drive. So out comes Dalen Pedroza and the Adetoye brothers, who have been putting on a show today. Snap. It's Pedroza. There's Isaiah Adetoye on the screen pass. He's cutting to the middle of the field. brings it out inside the 15. Adetoye.
Foul made by number 2, Matthew Garcia.
Another
flag.
big play and another flag on the ground. The Panthers have been struggling to avoid the penalty flags. It's going to be a hold against the Panthers. Several big plays have been canceled out by the penalty flags tonight for the Panthers. That'll erase the nearly 30-yard screen pass to Adetoye. So now from the 49-yard line, Pedroza and company will have a little more work to do. Adetoye goes left, and Pedroza takes it himself on the draw. It gets down to the 30, so that's a 20-yard run for the quarterback.
The quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 8, Angelo Miranda.
The senior quarterback has been having an excellent game with both his arm and his legs here. So that's first down. Second down, excuse me. They ruled him just short. Screen pass left. Diving is Isaac Adetoye.
Pass is incomplete.
They call it incomplete.
Isaac Adetoye, the intended receiver.
That might be a better outcome for the Panthers. It looked like Adetoye was about a yard behind the line anyway. On the diving catch attempt. So 3rd and 1. We'll see if the Panthers choose to use the legs of Pedroza again. Adetoye lined up next to him, and he hands it off to Isaiah Adetoye, who gets the first and more inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line is Isaiah Adetoye.
Number 21, AJ
Gravelli
is good enough for
on the tackle. So first down for the Panthers. We're down inside 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Adetoye appears to be injured on the play. He's limping off the field. Looks like we'll keep a monitor on that situation. He looks to be in pain on the sideline, but Pedroza gets the snap. Another screen pass here. This one's to Raymond Casillas, who had the punt return touchdown earlier in this one. Still on his feet. We'll see will they spot him. He's marked down due to forward progress. Looks like they put him down at the 7-yard line. As Isaiah Adetoye is being helped to the trainer's table. Keep you updated on that situation. This one's pitched to Kobe Boykin, who cuts inside, but will lose yardage
number 13, Jaden Hunt.
after the pitch play.
Second and goal from the 9-yard line.
It looks like they're evaluating the left knee of Isaiah Adetoye. We'll hope the senior is all right. Kobe Boykin in his place for now. Snap to Pedroza. Handed off to Boykin, who will pick up
Boykin on the carry.
a couple yards.
Number 60.
We'll have third and goal from the 7-yard line. We'll see what the Panthers pull out on this one. We have a bunch formation on the right-hand side of Pedroza. 3 receivers bunched up. 1 on the left. Boykin's beside him. Boykin's motions to the right. Fakes the pitch. Pedroza's getting pressure. He's trying to escape it, but he can't. He's brought down. That's Connor Lanto with the stop. Great play by him. And now it's going to be 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Interesting decision here for Orange.
4th and goal from the 6.
4th and goal. Pedroza stays in. Now the bunch formation is on the left. We get a receiver in motion to his right. This one's on the ground. It looks like a fumble recovered by Millikan.
Millikan Rams take over on downs.
They'll call it an incomplete pass. It looked like Pedroza tried to shovel it to Boykin. Boykin wasn't ready for it. Ball hits the ground. So the turnover and downs gives Millikan the ball at the 9-yard line. Call it the 10. 1st and 10 from the 10. 7:32 left in the second quarter. 30-6. The Panthers on top. So here's Kim, Peter Kim, in the shotgun. Motions his receiver left. Hands it off. That's Pelham's going to go out to the outside on the right. So 2-yard gain for Pelham.
Knocked out of bounds by number 7, Florida Hudson.
On the reversal there. Pelham has been the go-to guy for Millikan so far. He had the big touchdown catch, 16-yard catch and run for their lone touchdown in this one. Another screen right. This one's for 3 yards.
Pass complete to number 21.
Gravelli.
Saw made by number 9, Justin Harris.
The corner, Justin Harris, has had a big game. He's the recipient of the pick 6 in the first quarter.
3rd down and 6.
He's been making stops all over the place. He's a guy to watch the rest of this game. Snap to Kim. He's going deep. That's Pelham. Pelham with the grab. Blanketed by his corner across midfield.
Made by number 9, Justin Harris.
What a play by Pelham.
For Millikan.
And one so desperately needed by the Rams, and they get it. Pelham with an outstanding play, showing off his speed and his hands. Absolutely perfect throw by Kim as well. So the Rams cross midfield. We'll see if they mark it at the 50 or the 49. Referees will spot it at the 49 of the Panthers. So Rams in opponent territory after the huge play, a gain of 39. Excuse me, 41-yard gain. So Kim looks up. Oh, he's just brought down. That was Blazing Glacius on the sack.
Sack in the backfield by number 12, Joseph Aguilera.
So, I'm sorry, that was Aguilera on the sack.
Loss of 4 yards on the play.
2nd and 14 from the 47 here.
2nd down and 14
for the Rams. They'd like to keep that momentum after the big throw and catch. So he hands it off. That's Gravelli. Lowering his shoulder.
AJ Gravelli.
Lowering his shoulder, going through some defenders. It's a tough run. For 11 yards for Gravelli. The 3rd and 5. We'll see what the Rams do. Tried to get the defense jump. They wouldn't bite. Look for a new play call. So the snap to Kim, it's on the ground. He's able to get back on top of it, but that
Recovered by Peter Kim.
bring up 4th down. The snap was low for Kim. He wisely pounced on it. So it'll be 4th and 8. 4th and 9, excuse me.
Brings up a 4th down.
4th and 9 from the 48. Looks like the Panthers are going to bring the house. Panthers.
Timeout, Millikan.
Rams want to talk about it. They'll call a timeout. If you're just joining us, score remains 30-6.
4:33 remaining in the first half.
The Panthers offense started hot, has cooled off as of late. Adetoye brothers having a big game on offense for the Panthers. Dalen Pedroza, the quarterback, showing off his arm and his legs. But the difference here has been the special teams touchdown, a punt return. Punt return by Raymond Casillas and the pick 6 by Justin Harris. They have been the difference in this one. So here's 4th and 9 from the 48-yard line.
4th down and
4 receivers for the Rams. AJ Gravelli in the backfield with Kim in the shotgun. Snap to Kim. Plants his feet. He's hit hard. The pass just barely out of the reach of Pelham.
Kim's pass intended for number 7, Macario Davis, falls incomplete.
Kim had Pelham down the field.
Florida Hudson
Open.
Would have Panthers takes over on downs.
Would have strolled.
Panthers.
Kim would have strolled into the end zone, but the pressure was too strong. He was hit right before the throw, and thus was just overthrew Pelham. So after the turnover on downs, the ball becomes in the possession of Orange here. 4:27 left in the second. 1st and 10 from the 48. Fake the screen. It'll be a keeper by Pedroza, who stays on his feet
Pedroza on the quarterback keeper.
for a 1st down.
Stop made by number 18, John Drummer.
Down to the 38-yard line. That was a nice pickup
That rush is
by
good enough for
Pedroza.
Panther. 1st down.
So it's 1st down, empty set, 5 receivers for the Panthers. Pedroza by himself. That's Adetoye back in the game. Motions right, fake handoff to him. Pedroza gains 5 on the keeper.
Stop made by number 16, Gavin Broderick.
Broderick with the stop. Picks up 4 on that one. Isaiah Adetoye is back in this one. Like I mentioned, he was on the trainer's table last drive, getting his left leg examined, but he looks fine right now. He's going to his right, down to the 20, 15, and the big run may have been wiped out by some extracurricular activity there. Raymond Casillas threw in a hit at the end. We'll see if that was illegal. They're going to call it against the defense. He might have a target. We'll see what the call is on this one. A little confusion. They're going to move the ball back, so it was on the offense. Both sidelines appear to be confused. They're going to call it 2nd and 2. Millikan calls a timeout.
Timeout, Millikan.
The referee set the ball up at the 30-yard line for a 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Penalties have been the name of the game for the Panthers, wiping out big play after big play. Still hold a 30-6 lead. It's good to see.
Panther fans, the Panther football boosters.
Good to see Adetoye back on the field.
All the administrators that have been working so hard behind the scenes to make this game happen, and a special thank you to all the coaches for always supporting and being there for the players on and off the field. And thank you to all the parents for supporting the boys through this difficult year. Each and every one of you are greatly appreciated. Give yourselves a hand.
So 2nd and 2 from the 30 for the Panthers on their senior night. 3:20 left in the first half. Isaiah Adetoye in the backfield. Dalen Pedroza. There still appears to be confusion from the sidelines on that penalty. Millikan coaching staff having a conversation with the referees, the officials. The Orange Panthers on senior night looking to improve to 4-0. They've had impressive wins against Villa Park to open the season, defeated the Spartans 25-16. Took care of La Mirada 40-9. And then last Friday, took care of business Estancia 59-6 in a dominant effort. It's their second home game of the year. And this conversation is taking a while. They're going to start rolling the clock here. 2nd and 2. Nothing will change. 2nd and 2 from the 30-yard line. Motioning left. Pedroza throws it deep towards the end zone in the direction of Casillas. But nothing will come up of it. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Throw just out of reach. That was good coverage there from the Rams.
3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2 from the 30 now. And this one's handed off to Adetoye, who has the first down. Isaiah Adetoye with the first. So
number 5.
Inside the 20.
That rush is good enough for a Panther. First down.
About 3:08 left in the half. First down for the Panthers. Gets down to the 20s. Adetoye on the run. Now on 1st and 10 from the 20. The Panthers come out in an empty set. Receivers bunch to the left. He looks left for a screen, but no, he's going to be under pressure. Pedroza escapes, and he is going to walk into the end zone.
Pedroza, the quarterback keeper.
The man coverage on the right side. Nobody looking at Pedroza, who he just strolls right in. It's his first rushing touchdown of the game. That brings the score to 36-6 with 2:40 left in the half. So they're going to go for 2 here. Empty set. He's going to take it himself again, and he will once again walk into the end zone. That's Pedroza. Dalen Pedroza.
2-point conversion.
Doing it with his legs on this drive.
And with 2:40 remaining in the first half, the score.
So 38-6.
Rams 6.
38-6 will be the score. And Millikan will get the ball back here. That was a
last Orange scoring drive took
interesting drive
7 seconds off of the clock
from Orange.
Ending up with a 19-yard run by number 3, Dalen Pedroza.
Interesting drive for Orange there with a penalty call. And Pedroza caps it off with a 19-yard touchdown run. And the 2-point conversion. So it'll be 38-6. The Panthers are up big. 2:40 left before the half. Pedroza's kicking it off. And this one looks like it's going to drift out of bounds. That'll be a penalty.
Ball goes out of bounds.
So the Rams will get decent field position for what could be their final drive of the half. They're going to spot the ball at the 40-yard line. Oh, apologies. They will re-kick.
Be a re-kick.
So a re-kick this time from the 40. They're backing up the kicking team. So the Panthers will kick off from their own 35-yard line. And here's another kick from Pedroza. This one's skied out. It'll go reach the end zone for a touchback. The kid has a heck of a leg on him as well as an arm. The senior Pedroza having a huge game on his senior night here on this April 1st. Thursday night at Fred Kelly Stadium. The Millikan Rams offense trots back out on the field. Peter Kim, the quarterback, who, all things considered, has done a great job evading that pressure from the Panthers. So here's the snap to Kim, looking right. Has Pelham, but the pass is off Pelham's hands.
Number 1, Isaiah Adetoye, defending on the play. Second down and 10.
The pass glances off the hands of Pelham. And we'll have 2nd and 10 from the 20. .236 left before the half. 38-6. Orange is up. Fakes the handoff. It's Kim. Has his receiver, Drummer, who will have enough for the first down on the screen pass. Nice play design from the Rams to fool the defense. First down.
Pass complete to number 19, Brian Dubon. Number 9, Justin Harris on the tackle. First down for the Rams.
Apologies, that pass was to Dubon. Kim's looking deep. His man is brought down. No flag on the field after that. Pelham got tangled up. Pelham got tangled up with Justin Harris. Looked like there could have been a flag on that one. There is not. So we'll have a 3rd and 10.
Second down and 10.
2nd and 10. From the 34. Kim rolling to his left. Heavy pressure. His arms hit as he throws. This one's gonna fortunately flow out of bounds.
Here's a pass intended for number 18, John Drummer. Falls incomplete.
Pass was intended for Drummer, but perhaps luckily for the Rams, the ball was deflected out of bounds. Drummer is swarming with Panther defenders. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 34. 1:57 left in the 2nd quarter. Kim rolls back. This one to Drummer, who gains maybe 5 yards. 4th and 5 from the 38. Decision time for the Rams coming up.
Brian Dubon. Pushed out of bounds by number 1, Isaiah Adetoye. Brings up a 4th down.
Dubon limping off the field after the catch. They're going to bring out the punt team. So, the punt, it's a fake. Pelham's going to his right. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was a fake punt. Panthers were not fooled.
Panthers take over on downs.
So the Rams tried to catch the Panthers offside, or try to catch them off guard rather. The Panthers all over it, and they'll get the ball within striking distance with 1:44 left. We'll see if the Panthers are able to capitalize. That was Ryan Pelham running. Looks like he lost a yard on the attempt. So 1st and 10 from their own 39, from the Rams 39. Panthers screen will gain maybe a yard.
Pass complete to number 6, Boo Boo Hicks.
Boo Boo Hicks, the receiver. They'll call it no gain. So the screen pass for no gain. We'll have 2nd and 10 from the 38. Second and 10 from the 38 for the Panthers. Empty set. Pedroza evading pressure. Has Boo Boo Hicks for the 1st down. Another flag on the field and an injured Ram.
Saw maybe number 8, Angelo Miranda.
Looks like Canner Lanto on the ground.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag as the training staff comes out to take a look at Lanto. Call it an ineligible receiver downfield for the Panthers. Will eliminate the gain. Orange High will respectfully take a knee while the injured Ram is evaluated on the field. If you're just joining us, the Panthers out to a big lead early. It's 38-6, 1 minute and 4 seconds before halftime. They have the ball. The difference in this one, special teams and a defensive touchdown as a good sight on the field. Connor Lanto able to get up and walk off the field under his own power, no assistance. So that's a welcome sight. Panthers offense coming back to the field. It'll be 2nd and long, 2nd and 14 after the penalty. Here's Pedroza evading pressure. He wants to let go of it, and he does. That's Hicks with a catch between 2 defenders. Excellent catch. There is a flag in the backfield yet again. We'll see if this big play comes back, but right now, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense is the call, so this play will stand. Hicks and Pedroza were on the same page. Strong strike from Pedroza. Finds the perfect pocket in between 2 Ram defenders. Catches Boo Boo Hicks in stride, who then runs it down to the 5-yard line.
First and goal from the 4-yard line.
So here is Pedroza. Empty set. Boykin coming on the fake, but Pedroza carries it himself and gets back into the end zone. There's a flag. Looks like this one will be coming back. And it's a sideline warning on the defense. So there is a little bit of confusion on this field. Coach Robert Pedroza, no relation to his quarterback for Orange High, is not happy with the referees. He's confused. They're going to call it. First and goal from the 4. Empty set. Boykin in motion, the fake handoff to Boykin. Pedroza keeps it and gets nothing.
Pedroza on the carry.
More confusion.
The referee's trying to talk to him, but it's like,
Isaac
Adetoye trying to hype up the crowd here, and it's working. We have limited capacity. Fred Kelly Stadium under health requirements. Doesn't mean they aren't loud. The parents and family of the players trying to give these seniors an authentic senior night experience. Kudos to them. So they are putting the points on the board. Finally. A touchdown stood. That 2-point conversion unsuccessful. Sorry for the confusion. The referees issued a sideline warning to Millikan.
All right, 33 seconds remain in the first half of the score. Your Orange Panthers 44 and the Millikan Rams 6.
So 44-6 is your score. 33 seconds before halftime. We'll see if Millikan can make some magic happen and get back on the board before the half. Kickoffs from the 40. Pedroza boots it. This one's picked up by Pelham at the 2-yard line. He's coming out on the right. There's a hole for him to run down the sideline to the 35s where he'll be marked down.
Number 1, Ryan Pelham on the run back.
Takes 8 seconds off the clock on the run back.
Up got bounds by number 7, Florida Hudson.
So
First and 10 Rams.
First and 10 from the 40 from Millikan. Just 25 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Peter Kim and company back on the field. Trips left. 3 receivers on the left at the quarterback. 1 to his right with the running back. Kim's looking to his right. He's just going to throw this one away.
Peter Kim's pass falls incomplete.
There's nothing going on that play. The quarterback wisely throws it to the deck. It's a 2nd and 10 from the 40 here. 21 ticks of the clock left before the half. We'll see what Millikan can make of that time. Shotgun snap to Kim. Hands it off. That's Gravelli, who finds some room to run. He's down to the other 40, inside the 40, to the 38. That's 21 Gravelli. AJ Gravelli.
Knocked out of bounds by number 1, Isaiah Adetoye.
A nice run.
First down for Millikan.
Nice run by Gravelli. Brings the ball to the Panthers 38. 12 seconds remaining. So not a lot of time for the Rams, but we'll see what they can do with it. 4 receivers set, 3 on the right. Here's a snap to Kim. He's going to go deep, and this is going to be out of bounds, or excuse me, incomplete.
Pass intended for Ryan Pelham. Falls incomplete.
Pelham was the intended receiver.
Harris defending on the play.
The throw over his head. He was in double coverage. 6 seconds left on the clock. 38 yards to go. They'll likely go for the end zone. Pelham all by himself on the left side of the field, closer to the camera. Kim, the short pass attempt. This one nearly picked off by Adetoye. 1 second left on the clock. Millikan's going to get 1 play left to go 38 yards.
Mario Davis, the intended receiver. Isaiah Adetoye defending on the play.
Here's the snap. They're just going to play it safe and run the ball with Gravelli.
The ball is handed off to number 21.
And that will bring us to the end of our first half here from Fred Kelly Stadium. The Orange Panthers making a statement in that first half on their senior night.
Orange Panthers 44, the Millikan.
44-6, the Panthers lead the Millikan Rams. That'll bring us to halftime. We'll be taking a short break here for the halftime festivities. Keep your eyes on this Orange Unified School District stream for the halftime festivities and for the second half of this game. My name is Austin Turner. I will be back after halftime. See you then.
this is the
Give it up for the Orange Song Team.
Yeah, I was actually going to cop one, but I thought it was just a fake defense.
And next up, we have the Orange Cheerleaders.
They're real.
No, they're real. But dude, I sold two of my credit cards. My mom got one too. This fool lives there probably.
Your Orange Cheerleaders.
You know what you said? Those TikTokers?
Hello and welcome back to this Orange Unified School District broadcast of the Orange High Panthers and the Millikan Rams. My name is Austin Turner. To recap the first half, it's been all Panthers, 44-6. A couple of special teams and a defensive touchdown for the Panthers as Dalen Pedroza kicks off to begin the second half. Ryan Pelham for the Rams on the return. He's drifting right, picking up some solid yardage there. He'd be out
Ryan Pelham on the run back
at about the 34.
Knocked out of bounds by number 7, Florida Hudson. First and 10, Millikan.
Millikan has struggled offensively in the early going. The Panthers defense has brought pressure. Quarterback Peter Kim has reacted well to it, but has been overwhelming at times. They're playing solid coverage as well in the secondary. We'll see if the Rams made any adjustments here. They went to the screen pass early and often with varying degrees of success. Number 1, Ryan Pelham has been the go-to guy for Kim, and he's the guy for this play as well on this pass screen. He'll gain about a yard running to his left.
Number 8, Alex Quinteros.
Quinteros with the stop. The Rams have been trying to capitalize on the speed of Pelham. He has the lone touchdown, a 16-yard touchdown reception from Kim. And here's Kim to pass. He finds an open lane to his left to run, and he takes advantage with a nice move there. He's hit late. Good.
Peter Kim on the quarterback keeper.
The hit appeared to be late. No flag on the play.
Knocked out of bounds by number 8, Alex Quinteros. That's a first down for Millikan.
Kim does grab the first down on a nice running play. Some juking defenders on there. Millikan wanted a flag on a late hit, didn't get it. Here's first and 10 from the 45. Kim's pass is complete. That's Martinez with the catch, spinning his way for a first down. That's a nice play by Martinez.
Matthew Martinez.
Stay on his feet, pick up the first.
That's a first down for the Rams.
So just over a minute into the second half, the Rams are moving the ball down the field. At the 45, headed right, there's Martinez again on the screen. He'll pick up about a yard. It's a quick strike from Kim.
Number 17, Matthew Martinez. Stop made by number 44, Nathan Cook. Gain of 1 yard on the play, second down and 9.
So 2nd and 9 for the Rams coming up. Kim awaits the play call. The last few drives, Kim has been relying on his feet to make plays, evade the pressure. This one's going to be handed off. That was Gravelli on the handoff. Another solid run.
AJ Gravelli. Stop made by number 33.
Gravelli powering through defenders. He'll be just shy of the first down. They'll call it third and 1. A short yard. Gravelli stays in the backfield. The offense tried to get the Panthers to come off sides. Didn't work. Change the play. This one's handed off to Gravelli. He has enough for the first down. This drive will stay alive.
Ball is handed off to AJ Gravelli.
Quick move in here for the Rams.
It's a first down for the Rams.
Putting together a solid drive out the gate, down 44-6. Snap. to Kim. Oh, and pressure gets in his face. Not able to evade that one.
Sacked in the backfield.
That was Eddie Funa.
Eddie Fanua.
Eddie Fanua with the sack of Kim. 2nd and 17 from the 38 coming up.
Also 7 yards on the play.
The Rams
2nd down and 7.
come out with a 4-receiver look. 3 on the left of Kim. Close to the orange sideline. Kim throws the ball. That's Pelham drops it on the slant.
Falls incomplete.
There is a flag on the play. We'll see who that's on.
There's a flag on the play. Holding against the Rams.
Holding on the offense. So the Rams will be set back a little bit on this play. Penalty is declined. So it'll be 3rd and 17 from the 38-yard line after the drop from Pelham, a rare drop from Pelham. And the declined penalty.
3rd down and 17.
Four receiver set. Gravelli in the back. And that's where the ball's going. Just out of the reach of Gravelli.
AJ Gravelli, the intended receiver.
Pressure was brought
Blaze McInnes defending
in
on
the backfield. Kim had to let go of the ball.
Brings up a 4th down.
And it's going to be 4th and 17 from the 38-yard line. It looks like Peter Kim staying on the field. And the Rams offense. Down 44-6. Got to get some points on the board. Hard to disagree with this decision. Roy Smith on the field. He'll line up in the slot. 5 receivers for the Rams on this 4th and 17. Kim drops back, and he's under pressure. He's going to come down. There is a flag.
The flag on that play.
They'll call it a hold against the Rams offense. Hard to see that one being accepted. It won't be.
Against the Rams.
So the field will flip.
Decline.
The Orange Panthers get the ball back after what started as a solid drive for the Rams stalled out after a sack. So now the Panthers take over at the 45-yard line. Tonight has been the Dalen Pedroza show. The quarterback has been doing it with his arm and his legs. The Adetoye brothers putting on a solid performance. Isaiah Adetoye in the backfield. He gets the handoff. And he has 5-10 to the 40, to the 30, 20, rushing. He'll be knocked out of bounds inside the 10. Isaiah Adetoye, have a day.
Knocked out of bounds by number 2, Matthew Garcia.
Inside the 10.
That's good enough for a Panther. 1st down.
About 45, almost 50-yard rush for Isaiah Adetoye on senior night.
1st and goal from the 6.
So now a 5-receiver set for the Panthers. Empty backfield. Adetoye in motions across to the right. He gets the handoff and he will finish off what he started. Looks like he got into the end zone. Waiting official word, and he did.
Ball is handed off to Isaiah Adetoye. Into the end zone.
Isaiah Adetoye converts for the touchdown. 55-yard drive, all from the senior running back. Adetoye having a monster game. It appeared he was injured at some point in the second half, had his left leg examined, but you can't tell it from those runs. The Panthers offense has not attempted an extra point kick yet. They've only gone for 2 so far, and this one will be no different. This one's handed off. No, it's not. Dalen Pedroza with the keeper for yet another 2-point conversion. The score now 52-6. The Panthers running away with this one on their senior night.
7:52 remaining in the third.
7:52 left in the third.
Panthers 52, Rams 6.
So the Panthers just having a night on the ground. Had a Toye with the big play.
The Orange scoring drive took 25 seconds off the clock, 55 yards.
Dalen Pedroza taking care of business with his legs on those 2-point conversions. And the Orange Panthers are well on their way to a 4-0 start. Unbelievable. They're having a great start to their season. Tonight's no different. This ball is going to land in the end zone for a touchback.
Be first and 10, Rams.
Pedroza with another touchback. So out comes Millikan offense. A solid beginning to last drive. It stalled out after a couple sacks. Protection has been an issue all night as the Panthers have brought the house on several occasions. They are not afraid to blitz tonight. Here's the snap to Kim, handed off, it's a reversal, and he's got some room to run. That's Pelham. Down the sideline on the right, cuts to the middle of the field, and he's gonna go. That's a touchdown for Millikan. There is a flag in the backfield. The double reversal,
Number 1, Ryan Pelham.
it looks like it might be coming back.
For Millikan, touchdown.
Ryan Pelham showing off his speed on that double reversal. Still unclear what the penalty call will be. The officials conferring on the field. The fans on the Orange side think it's on the defense of the offense, of course. If this play stands, that's exactly the kind of spark Millikan needs. Ryan Pelham having an outstanding game regardless, showing off his speed. We'll get a call here. More discussions being had. This one's on the defense.
Chop block against the Panthers.
The chop block on the Panthers was declined.
Conduct against the Rams.
And then sportsmanlike conduct has been called against Millikan. So this one is coming back. Yeah. Referee's still discussing what exactly to do. As mentioned earlier, we have smaller capacity at these games and this spring, but you wouldn't know it from hearing it. The orange high crowd has been loud, to say the least. The referee's still talking over what to do about those penalties. This is not the first instance of confusion in this game, if you've been watching the first half. Now they're bringing the ball closer to the end zone. Wait for official word to see what happened. We apologize for the confusion. The Panthers fans not happy with the ball placement here. Okay, and it looks like play is going to get back underway after the long delay. They did not call it a touchdown, it appears. So this ball is placed at the 3-yard line for the Rams. Shotgun snap. Keeps it. Kim keeps it, completes the pass to Dubon, but he stumbles shortly after. That was a 2-point conversion. So now the ball will be going back to the Panthers. They did call that a touchdown after the penalties. We apologize for the confusion.
The score, your Orange Panthers 52.
The new score, 52-12. The Panthers still up big. The referees decided to offset those penalties as they should have. It took a minute to come to that decision, but we have a score of 52-12 after the Ryan Pelham rushing touchdown. Absolutely electric double reversal where he got to show off his blazing speed. So the Rams will be kicking it back off. Here's the kick. It's picked up at around the 40. That's Isaac, Adetoye. Gets across midfield.
Adetoye on the run back.
And the Panthers get the ball back.
Garcia, 1st and 10, Panthers.
So it's going to be a first down for the Panthers at the 47-yard line of the Rams. We'll see who the Panthers bring out on offense here. We're going to have a new quarterback. Dieter Barr takes the field for the Panthers in the shotgun. Empty set. Boykin motions right and settles back to his left. Motioning right again is Boykin. Barr holds on. He's going to run left, and he will gain yardage on the play.
Either one of the quarterback keeper.
He'll gain about 2 yards after being knocked out by Lanto. So Dieter Barr in at quarterback.
Second down and 8.
Dieter Barr in an empty set. He's going left to Boykin on the screen, and he's hit hard.
Pass complete to Kobe Boykin.
Jaden Hunt with the stop. A big hit.
Tackle made by number 33, Jess Karoga.
Excuse me, that was Karoga on the stop. Big hit from Karoga. So it'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 45-yard line. Barr, the new quarterback, drops back under pressure, tosses it to Boykin, who tries to get around the Rams defense, runs out of space, goes out of bounds. So Boykin goes out of bounds at the 47. That'll bring a 4th and 10. Dalen Pedroza back out on the field, presumably to punt. On 4th and 13 from the 50.
Brings up a 4th down.
He's had 1 punt today from this formation. Millikan not sending a returner out. In case there's a fake, it is not a fake. Pedroza punts the ball. It settles at the 14-yard line, where it's down.
Will be 1st and 10
And
Rams.
the Millikan Rams will pick it back up at the 13-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Millikan at the 13, their own 13. 6:21 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Scored on their last drive on an electric double reversal to Ryan Pelham, who owns both of the touchdowns scored by Millikan today. A rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. So here's Kim. Pelham motions left. Kim. The screen pass is picked off. That's Isaiah Adetoye for the pick 6. That's the 2nd of the day for the Orange Panthers. Adetoye, have a night. Isaiah Adetoye has been dominating this ball game on both sides of the ball, at running back and at that nickel corner position. Now with about a 6-yard pick 6 on the screen pass attempt. He is showing out on senior night. So our new score, 58-12, the Panthers are up. Dieter Barr on the field for the 2-point conversion. Fakes the handoff. This screen is to Isaac Adetoye, who jukes a defender, goes right towards the pylon and crosses it.
Pass complete to number 5, Isaac Adetoye.
And the Panthers have hung 60. Panthers have hung 60 on the Rams.
And with 6:16 remaining in the 3rd quarter, the score is
6:16 left in the 3rd.
Millikan Rams 12.
Isaiah Adetoye just having an absolutely outstanding game. The senior running back and corner has now scored on both sides of the ball. So the 2nd pick 6 for Orange. And the first belonging to Justin Harris. in the first quarter on a miscommunication from Kim and his receiver. This one, a screen pass that was read all the way. Now this kickoff will be down at the 4, picked up by Pelham. Pelham makes of it what he can. Gets out to the 20.
Pelham on the run back for
about
the Rams.
the 19-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by number 23, Jonathan Smith. First and 10 Rams.
So 1st and 10 for Millikan at the 19-yard line. They'll have some work to do. Down 60-12, 6:08 remaining. The home Panthers scored within a minute of this one to start and have not took their foot off the throttle. The shotgun to Kim, handed off to Gravelli, and he's not going to get much.
Ball is handed off to number 21, AJ Gravelli. Tackle made by number 50, Joseph Benson.
It's going to bring up second
down
and 9 from the 20-yard line. Kim in the shotgun, 3 receiver set and a tight end. This one's thrown out wide to Pelham.
Pass intended
A little out of his reach.
John Drummer. Justin Harris was defending on that play.
The Panthers secondary has had an outstanding game against these receivers. Ryan Pelham has, the receiver for the Rams, has had a big game, but
3rd down and 9.
nothing much from the other receivers for Millikan. Excellent coverage and excellent pressure getting to the quarterback and not allowing that run game to get going. As this one snapped to Kim. Kim under pressure, lets go of the ball. It doesn't quite make it to Gravelli.
Number 21, AJ Gravelli, falls incomplete.
And Millikan's going to bring out their punt team
Defending on the play.
on this 4th down, opting to punt the ball. Here's a punt. This one's going to cross midfield. That's picked up by Casillas, who is going to go hug the sideline for his 2nd punt return touchdown. Raymond Casillas.
Casillas on the punt return into the end zone.
His 2nd.
From Panther, touchdown.
Touchdown Panthers. So that brings us to 2 special teams touchdowns. Those are the 2 punt returns by Raymond Casillas and 2 defensive touchdowns. The pick 6 from Harris in the first quarter and the pick 6 from Isaiah Adetoye. So 4 non-offensive touchdowns brings the score to 66-12. The Panthers. And for the first time tonight, they're going to attempt an extra point.
To attempt the extra point, number 10, Raymond Casillas.
Casillas back. The kick is up and it's blocked.
And the extra point is no good.
Nice play.
10 remaining 3rd quarter. The score is Orange Panthers 66.
So the extra point, no good, blocked by the Rams. 5:10 left in this 3rd quarter. It's 66-12. The Panthers have added quick strikes in this 2nd half, wasting no time at all. They'll be kicking the ball off once again. So here's the kickoff from Pedroza. This one picked up at the 5 by Pelham. Pelham across the 20. It's going to spin his way to about the 30. He'll be stopped before he gets there.
On the return. Stop made by number 7, Florida Hudson.
And here comes the Millikan offense. (66-12). 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here on the Orange Panthers senior night. They're putting on a show for their fans. Here's Peter Kim Honders in the shotgun. 3 receiver set with the tight end. Handoff to Smith. He won't get much.
Number 5, Royce Smith.
Royce Smith picks up
Stop made by number 33.
3 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. 2nd and 6. The officials give Smith 4 yards on the run.
Pick up 4 yards. 2nd down and 6.
Same formation. Kim fakes the handoff, goes right.
Pass falls incomplete. Intended receiver.
Pass
number 18, John
felt
Drummer.
incomplete, intended for Drummer.
Nathan Cook defending on the play.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 6 from the 34-yard line.
Third down and 6.
And a Panther defender jumps offside. We will get a penalty on this one. He jumps down and does push-ups for his mistake. Kid's coachable. Fans love that one.
Third down and 1.
Peter Kim in the shotgun. Hands it off. Smith. It looks like Smith has enough for the first. He does.
Ball is handed off to number 5, Royce Smith. Stop made by number 33, Jessica Roga.
So first down for the Rams.
Javier Flores.
Ball spotted at the 40.
It's a first down for Millikan.
At the 41. So they'll have to travel to the Panthers territory to pick up this first down. Snap to Kim. Looking to his right. Has his receiver. The ball is just a little low. That's great coverage by Justin Harris, Jr.
Justin Harris defending on the
Intended for Pelham. Harris having an outstanding game in coverage. From that safety position. This pass is incomplete. Millikan wanted a screen. This one's sniffed out by Harris.
Kim's pass falls.
Pressure was coming for Kim. Scoreboard might not be going his way, but you have to admire the sophomore quarterback hanging in there against that tough defensive front from Orange. This one snapped to Kim, launches, and that was Kim in coverage. Excuse me, that was Harris in coverage. Pass completed to Pelham. What a great grab by Pelham.
Brought down by number 9, Justin Harris.
Diving catch with tight coverage in his face from Harris. This Justin Harris, Ryan Pelham matchup has been must see. And here is a quick pass that'll be enough for the first down. Completed to Jaw Drummer in the middle of the field. The quick pass to Drummer is enough for the first. 2:53 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line for the Rams. This is a high snap. Kim comes down with it. He's running to his left, trying to get out of bounds. He does. He's going to lose yardage on that one, losing about 4 yards. So it'll be a 2nd and 14 after the run. They called a loss of 4 on the run by Kim. Didn't appear to be a scheduled run, but thinking quick on his feet. Kim under pressure, in the shotgun again, under pressure, throws the screen to his running back. It's dropped. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
For number 22, Roderick Wojcik. Falls incomplete. Isaiah Adetoye defending on the play. Third down and 13.
3rd and 13 coming up from the 44. Showing blitz the Panthers. They just bring 4. Kim rolling left. He has his man. That's number 18, Jaw Drummer. Drummer's going to score.
Kim's pass is complete to number 18, Jaw
Touchdown.
Drummer. He's into the end zone for a Millikan touchdown.
The Rams strike back with their own 40-plus yard touchdown. Nice improvisation from Kim and Drummer. Drummer was wide open down the field. 66-18 is the new score. We'll see what the Rams come and do now. The Rams taking advantage of the busted coverage. Two-point conversion attempt here from Kim. He's looking left. He has his man. There's your 2 points. That's to Brody Wojcik. For the 2-point conversion, it's going to be 66-20, your new score. After the quick strike to Wojcik.
At 2:21 remaining in the third quarter, the score, your Orange Panthers.
2:21 remaining in this third quarter of a 46-point ball game. A nice drive there from Millikan, getting a little bit of everybody involved before the touchdown to Drummer. So now they're back to kick. Here's the kick. There is a flag. On the kickoff, they're going to call the play dead.
Right before the kick.
Millikan was able to get a timeout off right before the kick. They're awaiting the official word. It appears Millikan just got a timeout off. 66-20. Orange High taking care of business against Millikan. 2:21 left in the third. Here's the kick. It's a line drive. Orange will pick it up at the 10-yard line. He's going left. Cuts again right, spins, going backwards, evading men. This is Kobe Boykin making moves, dancing around. He only gets out to the 17, but that's
Kobe Boykin on the run back.
one of the longer 7-yard runs you'll see. Evading that pressure, picking it up around the 10-yard line.
Tackle made by number 8, Angelo Miranda. That'll be first and 10. Panthers.
What could have been a disaster for Orange turned into a positive. They'll call it at the 18. So here's that Panthers offense back out again. Dieter Barr still in at quarterback. Shotgun, 4 receiver set. And Barr's taking it himself, going out the edge. He'll gain about a yard on the keeper.
Knocked out of bounds by number 33.
They'll call it a gain of 2. Down at the 20, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, you gotta go through here.
Barr still in at quarterback. He'll hand it off. This ball's on the ground. It's picked up by the Rams. That was a fumble on the handoff.
Fumble on the play.
That ball is scooped up by Royce Smith. And the Rams get the football back. Millikan gets the football back in excellent field position after the mistake by the Panthers on the failed handoff. It's the first turnover of the night by Orange.
Took 2 minutes and 39 seconds off the clock. Total of 70 yards, ending up with a 46-yard touchdown pass from Peter Kim to Jaw Drummer.
So now, it's a little bit of momentum on their side now. For the first time all game, Millikan gets the ball back at the 22. 1st and 10. Last drive ended with a 46-yard touchdown strike from quarterback Peter Kim to Jaw Drummer. So here's Kim, fakes out the defender with the handoff. He's going for the end zone. This one broken up by Isaiah Adetoye.
Jacario Davis, the intended receiver.
Intended for Jacario Davis. Isaiah Adetoye continuing with his impressive game, breaking up that pass. So here's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 22. Three receivers on the left. Trips formation. Kim's looking left. And he's hit from the blind side.
Peter Kim. That's number 30, Blaze McInnes.
That's Blaze McInnes with the sack. Getting to Kim when he was not expecting it. Kim was able to hold on to the ball after the big hit. It's going to be a loss of 6 on the sack. 3rd and 16 from the 28-yard line. Here's Kim. Feeling the pressure, lets it go to his back. It's Gravelli able to pick up some yardage.
Tackle made by number 44, Nathan Cook.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7 from the 19-yard line.
4th down and 7.
The Rams have been mixing up their playbook in anticipation of that pressure. Kim feels it on this one, going to his right. This pass is deflected, and we're going to have a turnover on downs.
Kim's pass knocked down by number 30, Blaze McInnes.
Blaze McInnes again in the backfield. 2 plays in a row.
Orange Panthers take over on down.
So the Orange Panthers are taking over on downs here. Dieter Barr back out. Quarterback Isaiah Adetoye will be joining him in the backfield at running back. We have a bunch formation to the right. 3 receivers.
Dylan Forbes into the game.
The read option goes left. It's going to be handed off to Adetoye, and he will not get anything. He'll lose about a yard. Call him down.
Ball is handed off to Isaiah
By forward progress. Clock will run. We're down to 10 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
Jaden Franklin.
And it looks like Orange is going to let the quarter end. So at the end of 3, the Orange Panthers
3rd quarter of play.
66, Millikan Rams 20. Orange Panthers well on their way to a 4-0 start to this year. In case you missed our first half, Panthers struck early within the first minute of the game. Took an 8-0 lead after a 2-point conversion. We've had 4 non-offensive touchdowns from the Panthers. A pick 6 by Justin Harris Jr. in the 1st quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's attendance.
Isaiah Adetoye.
14,281.
The pick 6.
On behalf of the Orange Panthers, we thank you for attending.
2
And
punt
by the
return
way,
touchdowns
happy
by
April
Raymond
Fool.
Casillas. So just an all-around dominant effort from the Panthers so far. Put 12 minutes on the clock for this 4th quarter. We'll see if this is a running clock situation. With the 46-point difference between the 2 teams. Here's Barr. Sends his back in motion. That's Boykin going to the right. Barr feeling the pressure, rolls left, trying to escape it. He's running for it. The ball is knocked loose but rolls out of bounds. He'll gain a couple yards on the play.
Quarterback keeper. Knocked out of bounds by number 12, Connor Lanto.
And the clock is running. So 3rd and 9 from the 20-yard line. Panthers line up 4 receivers. Make it 5 after Boykins lines up out wide. He'll come back for a screen. Boykins picks up the ball. He's running down to the 30. 1 man to beat. He can't beat him. He's down just shy of the 40-yard line. Boykin.
Number 2, Matthew Garcia. That completion is good enough for a Panther.
Boykin with the speed on that one. Impressive play from him. Had just 1 man to beat before daylight to the end zone. Can't quite escape. He's down at the 39. He's going to have a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Barr, empty set, rolling right, tells his receiver to run up. He's going to use him as a blocker. He'll pick up 2 yards on the keeper.
Number 4, Dieter Barr.
Solid coverage on that one by the Rams.
Number 24.
Barr chooses to run it himself. Makes a positive play out of it. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 41. Barr awaiting the play call. Another trips formation. Single back. Ball snapped to Barr, hands it off to Boykin, who is showing off his speed again. He's down to the 40, the 30, 20, 10, brought down at the 6.
Ball is handed
Kobe Boykin.
Kobe Boykin.
2 plays in a row, almost breaks loose all the way. Kobe Boykin showing off his speed. He's an elusive back.
For a Panther, first down.
Inside the 10-yard line, they'll call him down at the 7. An impressive drive for Kobe Boykin. He stays on the field. Handoff again to Boykin, who bounces to the outside, and he's going to run it in for the touchdown. There's Boykin, finishes it off.
Kobe Boykin. He goes into the end zone for a Panther touchdown.
Wow, he got him to the doorstep. They decided to let him in. Boykin with an impressive drive on those 3 runs. Tried to go inside, wasn't working. Bounced to the outside, dodged some defenders, and got into the end zone. Kobe Boykin. Outstanding drive for him. 72 to 20 is the score. The running clock is at 8:10. They will not stop it for the remainder of this one.
Casillas to try the extra one.
And Casillas, extra point attempt is good. It's 73 to 20. The Orange Panthers on their way to 4-0, hanging 73 on a Moore League team. That is impressive, no matter how you slice it. And this one has been all about those running backs at Orange High. Boykin gets in. Adetoye have a big day on offense and defense. Dalen Pedroza with some crucial quarterback runs on this one. Touchdown of his own. Multiple two-point conversions.
Kicking off for the Panthers, number 3, Dalen.
Alongside a suffocating defense.
Number 1, Ryan Pelham.
And some excellent special teams play with 2 punt return touchdowns. This kickoff will be grabbed by Pelham inside the 5. He brings it out across the 20. He has a hole down to the 30 before he's met with some defenders. Down at the 34, he'll be pushed out of bounds. A little jawing between the 2 sides before it's broken up.
Justin Harris, 1st and 10 Rams.
So the Rams will have a 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Running clock down to 6:22, 73 to 20. Millikan trying to inch a little closer in this one. Sophomore quarterback Peter Kim still out there. Have to admire his performance today. Facing that pressure from the front 7 of the Orange Panthers. So here's the shotgun snap to Kim. He hands it off. That's Wojcik. Looks to gain 3. So we bring up 2nd and 7.
Ball's handed off to number 22, Brody Wojcik. Ball down with number 57, Anthony Ruiz.
2nd and 8 is the official call. On the 38-yard line. Peter Kim still in the shotgun. Brody Wojcik at his side. This one, another handoff to Wojcik. He's got some room to run. He's going to cross for the 1st down, and then this ball's out. That's a fumble picked up by the Panthers. That's just how things have gone
Ball was fumbled on the play.
for Millikan tonight.
Alex Quinteros.
Orange has been taking advantage of those mistakes. And they will get the ball back inside of 5 minutes. Fresh off of another touchdown drive. Kobe Boykin was terrific on the last drive. We'll see who the hero is this time. Nathan Cook out at running back. Barr still in at quarterback. From the shotgun, 4 receivers.
Nathan Cook at the backfield.
This one snaps, handed off to Cook, who's going to get across the line of scrimmage. He'll gain 4 on the run, his first of the day.
Ball is handed off to number 44, Nathan Cook. Brought down by number 50.
We'll have 2nd and 6 here. Snap to Barr. He's going to fake the handoff and bounce to the right. Down the sideline, he's going to have a first down.
Peter Barr, the quarterback keeper.
Solid run by the quarterback. Gets the Panthers across the first down inside the 40.
Afani Ali. That carry is good enough for a Panther. First down.
First down, Panthers. Ball placed at the 38-yard line. Dieter Barr has been showing off his wheels a little bit. This one handed off to Cook. Not much of it. He gains about a yard.
Brought down by number 13, Jaden Hunt.
Hunt with the stop. Cook subbed off the field. Florida Hudson is the new running back. Hudson lined up out wide, so no running back for the Panthers. Receiver in motion. It'll be handoff for the reversal. Jet sweep. He'll get close to the first down, but not quite. That was number 23, Jonathan Smith.
Brought down by number 33.
On the jet sweep.
Jaden Franklin. Special thank you to Michael Huntley from the OC Register covering the game tonight. Check out the sports section at ocvarsity.com for what Michael writes up about this game.
This one's handed off. Roger Arroyo, who bounces out to the outside. He'll pick up enough for the first.
Number 11, Roger Arroyo.
He gets to the 25-yard line. 1 minute and 26 seconds. Clock ticking left in this game.
Sorry.
Oh my.
5 receivers set. This one another sweep. This time to Flora Hudson, who is sniffed out by the defense. They were not fooled. Under a minute left in this one with the running clock. 2nd and 13.
Tackle made by number 50.
From the 28-yard line. The crowd erupting in an "I believe we will win" chant. Something tells me they're right. That's Hudson with the run. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third and 10. They'll call it 11 officially.
Tackle made by number 33.
Looks like
Franklin.
that will be it for this one. Both teams coming off the field. Our final score tonight from Fred Kelly Stadium, the Orange High School Panthers 73, Millikan Rams 20. An absolutely dominant performance from the Panthers. And that will do it.
On behalf of the Orange Panthers, my spotters up here in the booth, Bob.
Thank you for watching this Orange Unified School District broadcast. My name is Austin Turner. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Stick around to watch the Orange High Panthers celebrate. That will do it for me. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time.